Hey guys, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can add dynamic HTML embedded elements onto your dynamic pages. Let's say you have a team database and you want to allow your users to book meetings with your team members based on that team member's availability. So you can create different calendars for each of your team members with their availabilities, and then you can dynamically add that to that team member's dynamic page. Now we're going to be using a field type called rich content inside of the databases. And if you have not already seen my video on rich content, I highly suggest you go check that out. The link to it will be in the description below. But in that video, I basically cover the power of rich content and how it makes setting up dynamic pages and your databases a lot easier. But let's go ahead and get started. So for this video, let's say we want to add a team page. So let's just go ahead and add a preset for the content manager. We're going to go down to the team members and we're just going to add this one to our site. Then it's going to create a couple of dynamic pages for us and then open up the database. For this database, what we're going to go ahead and do is add a new field, and I'm just going to call this one embed. And we're going to set the field type to rich content and press save. Now, if we go ahead and click on this element, it's going to open up basically a new box that we can add text to, images, videos, almost a bunch of different types of things to this box. But for today's video, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to press this insert HTML code right here at the very bottom. When we click that, we're going to notice it opens up this little code panel where we can paste in our code. And for today's video, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just copy this little calculator thing that I found. And I'm just going to paste in this code right here. Now, if you wanted to, you could stretch this element to the full width and you can change the size of it. We can also set the vertical spacing here as well. And we can also change if it's over here all the way to the left, the center, or even the right if we wanted to. But for now, we're just going to leave it at that. And then once we are done embedding this little calculator, what we can do is say exit full screen. Then what you could do is go into each one of these other items in the database and embed different elements if you would like. But once you are done, you can go ahead and close out of the database. And what we're going to want to do is go over to the team name page. And now we actually need to add the rich content field to our website. Now, unfortunately, you can't just add a simple text element and try to connect it to the rich content field that we created, this embed rich content field. It's not going to work like that. Instead, what we actually need to do is come over to Content Manager. We're going to press Add Content Elements, and right at the bottom, we're going to see rich content. It's basically going to add an element that looks like this, and you're going to see it says rich content. Now, for now, I'm just going to bring this to the bottom of the page. And what we want to do is go ahead and say connect to data. And we're going to connect this one to our embed rich content field, just like that. Since we're on Ashley Amerson and we did not actually add any rich content to her field, what we want to do is actually come over to Brian Chung. And when we scroll down, we are going to see that calculator right here. And if I go ahead and press preview, we actually have a working calculator inside of Wix. So as you can see, using rich content makes it very easy to embed elements onto your dynamic pages. But that basically wraps it up for the video today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.